Hi and welcome to my video. If you don't know me, I am Lisa and today we're going to do a Converse stud DIY. When I was younger, I was a lot on Tumblr and just the internet in generally, and I got these Converse a while back on Vinted, but they feel like just the slightest bit boring. So I actually have this belt and it's actually kind of old and dusty and I just don't use it. So I decided why not just try to take the studs off, put them on my Converse, make them a little bit cooler, and then it's kind of a win-win situation. When the studs come off and it doesn't look too crappy, maybe I can still use the belt. We'll have to see. But I'm first just going to take these off and then I'm going to think about how I'm going to put them on slash how I'm going to map it out. So now I'm going to try to find some tools to take these off because I don't think it's necessarily safe to take these off with my nails. I'm back. I found this flat screwdriver that's super tiny and I have these pliers from my jewelry making era that is kind of gone but also still here. I don't know, maybe I should revive that probably. But let's focus on these shoes right now. So I'm going to put these aside for a second and I'm going to see if I can just take these off with this screwdriver. Yes, I can. Look, I didn't even try and it's just like falling off. So that's actually great because I need to kind of see how big they are. Maybe I need to like measure them a little bit. Okay, one is off. And then I have to use the pliers to make them straight again so I can use them again. But I'm going to take some off and then I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, I took like 12 of them off and it's just kind of annoying. Oh my god. So I'm going to like see how big these are on the Converse. I'm going to look up a design and I'm going to count out how many I need so I can just I don't have to take all of them off. Oh my god, like this one went easy, but every other one, maybe I just need to take them off with the pliers and not with... Oh, this is way easier. Oh my god, maybe it doesn't matter. It was just super annoying with the screwdriver. Like with... Oh, oh my god. I'm going to look up design, count out how many I need, and then I'm going to see you guys in a sec. Okay, so I'm looking up like styles and stuff, and before I even like looked up inspiration, my thought was that it would be fun to do like, you know, when you like look at the... I don't know what the thing is called, but when you like play music and then like the sound goes up when the sound goes up. Do you know the graphics like show like, oh, the sound is going up and it's like, I don't know. I will probably put in like a picture of what I'm meaning, but I thought it would be cool to like have them like on the bottom and then like have some of them go up and then some of them don't, but I'm not sure. But when I'm looking it up, it's like a lot of like with the studs in like this part of the shoe, or they just fill up the whole thing. And I'm just not sure what vibe I'm going for. Also, I don't know if this is like Converse that actually exists, but I'm also seeing like Converse with big studs and then they're going to smaller studs, and I obviously only have a one size of stud, so I don't know. And also people have like spiky studs, which is really cool, but I don't have that, so I'm not even bothering. But also like, to me at least, like this is a bit much. I want it to be like subtle, cool Tumblr vibes and not necessarily extreme. And I personally I always wear them just high top, so I don't want like the flap down. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm going to search for a little bit longer, but I will update you when I actually think of something. Okay, update kind of. I meant this thing when I was talking about the music. But I've been looking a lot and I kind of figured out what I want to do. Imagine this, but they're like actually like touching each other. That's a little bit too blocky for me. So maybe I will do this, but put them a little bit more far apart. Or I will put them like the other way, like a diamond shape instead of a square, if you know what I mean. Um, and put some space in between. Because I was thinking, anyways, about only doing this side and just leaving this side because that's honestly the most annoying thing about Converse, in my opinion. Like, why is this on the inside and people can only see this? Converse, please explain. Um, and also, I saw a lot of pictures of people putting studs on there, and then they would skip this part, but there's like a harder texture underneath the fabric. So I think maybe it's like not possible or something. I just have to figure this out. This is way harder than I thought it would be. Okay, I tried putting them on, but they keep falling off because I'm not securing them, obviously. And I have a pet. I got a cat, and imagine being a cat and hearing this. Or this, wait. I don't know if you could hear that, but if I was a cat, I would jump on that, okay? But when I put them too close together, I think I will need like 10,000 of them, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to put them a little bit more separate, but I am keeping the diamond shape. But let's just try putting them on. I also need to figure out how much I need to straighten them out, because they are kind of going in because they were obviously in a belt before. So if I just bought new ones, this would have been so much easier, but I'm trying to be sustainable and like not buy things when I have things at home, you know? Okay, I literally just put one on and I'm already so excited, but the inside, like I was just flattening it out with like my screwdriver, and then I went past it with my finger and it was super spiky and sharp and stuff, so I had to really push it like in, and I think it's very secure, but this did make me go, maybe this will take a little bit. But I think it's going to be worth it, so I'm going to push through. Also, straightening out like the ends is pretty easy because I just put my pliers on the ends and I just squeeze it and it just goes straight immediately. So I was kind of scared that was going to take a lot of time, but it didn't, which is great. But while I'm doing my DIY, right, lately I've been seeing JYP on my feed a lot. I don't know why, but to me, I love like seeing videos of RuPaul. Like I always send them to one of my friends, and they also send me their videos from RuPaul as well. I just think it's just hilarious, okay? But to me, kind of, JYP gives me like RuPaul vibes, but Korean. And I'm not saying that he's like the drag artiste of Korea and like the drag queen, like the upper, you know what I mean? But he just, like how he acts, he just gives me the same exact vibes as RuPaul videos. But a little bit ago, he made a new song. Oh my god. I'm like too perfectionistic for this. Like I want them to like line up, kind of. Like I literally put one in and I'm trying to put the second one in and I'm just not doing it. Yeah, so I've been seeing JYP a lot with his new single Wet, and I think it's just hilarious, to be honest. Like I'm not laughing at him, I just think like if I was his age, because let's be real, right? K-pop artists are usually on the younger side. They are talking about Twice like they're already slightly getting old because they're like 30, which is, to be honest, crazy to me because anybody can be like a successful artist at any age, in my opinion. But for K-pop and like the things they have in there, like the aegyo and stuff like that, I think it's great that he's still performing like this. And also like the vibe of the song, I think it's just super funny, and props to him for doing that. I would do that as well if I could. Okay, good news and bad news. They are finished. I'm so excited. But the bad news is that I got kind of lazy with the second shoe and I made it a little bit more crooked than the other one. But you know, you will only notice if you really look at it, and if you really are looking at it, why are you so close to my feet, am I right? So I'm going to try them on now, and I'm super excited. So I just tried them on. They're super cute. The studs didn't snag my socks or anything, so I did good the first try, thank God. If you want to make it exactly like I did, I think I used like 23 studs per shoe, so 46 studs in total because, yeah, there's nothing on this side. So I just tried them on with these pants. Just letting you know, I don't style them with these pants. These are my pajama pants. But I just wanted to finish this video for you guys so I can upload something new. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, share it. I think you can also hype it, so please hype it. And let me know in the comments if you were a Converse or a Vans person. I used to be a Vans person, but now I'm here. Well, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!